Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Seconds Sengoku as Imperial Japan. Let us continue on from where we last left off. A little bit more economic recovery. We really have 45% depression levels. You love to see it. Also, we are currently over our number of battalion limit, which right now is a 12% supply consumption increase, 12% mobilization speed debuff, less command power gain, and 24% faster, no, 24% slower training time. Or is it 24.4% of the base? I actually don't know. But, well, I actually like these penalties more so than I like the Kaiser penalties. Mostly because they don't have a reinforcement penalty, which is absolutely killer. But one thing I did notice, because I was reading this tooltip before we started today, and it said large armies are difficult to manage, you deploy more battalions, your current limits, you will suffer penalties. However, if you field a very small army, below 25% of the limit, you actually gain an organization boost. I think that's very interesting. Not that we're going to do it here, but the fact that actually having a low number of troops actually is beneficial in some way is interesting. So, just for now, we should be okay. I mean, 6% it's a bit much. Also, we do want to make sure that no units actually deploy. I said I'll make sure no units actually deploy. There we go. Okay, please don't deploy. Right click to reset. Right click to reset location. You figured out how to maybe reset this location? No, you haven't. Okay, but are these the units with the tanks in them? Yeah, with the flamethrower tanks. We'll let them deploy. It should be okay. Like a show restoration, stability, war support, division, defense. I mean, again, our stability is still pretty good. Gain a research slot. Bonus to industry, 10% war support. Let's get the war support. We might actually want to declare war fairly soon, honestly. Maybe against the Tokugawa. Just so we can send some units down south to maybe deal with the junta in the south. Because there's an entire faction down here. They are still dealing with the Nawashima clan. Hopefully that war lasts quite a while. So that maybe we can benefit. Right now, we have 303 political power. Genuinely, I don't know what it actually is. I mean, I guess a political advisor is okay. 25% cheaper cost. Resource gain efficiency. I mean, what do we get for party support? The 9% boosts? I mean, we might as well just do... You're a monarchist, right? Yes. We might as well just throw a monarchist in here to boost our support. Even though it's not going to do too much, it'll slowly give us a little bit of stability. And once we're at 100%, we can just replace him without actually suffering any loss. So, it still should be okay for us. We'll take support weapons to next. Did anybody actually win? The Republicans did end up winning the Spanish Civil War. Not that matters, again, too much for us personally. They don't even have a little ticker on here for World War II. Again, that's assuming the World War II stuff actually works. I'm hoping that it does, because again, it's 38 right now. In about a year and a half, the Second World War is supposed to break out. We'll see how it works. Okay, we broke in the cipher for the Tokugawa. Fantastic. We probably want to break a cipher against the military government here next. Because again, you are the most powerful, right? 28 to 88. Right now we have 65. So we could theoretically outnumber you. But it would be pretty close, which is not what I want. I don't want a close fight. I want a fight where we just stomp them, right? Just a nice little breakthrough. Also, what do we need to do to actually unify we no longer have... No, the Holy Order of the Knights of Amasuru now actually has the largest populations. We actually have a little bit less legitimacy than we used to. We need 25... We requires control over 25 or 37 central states. Also, I like how the military junta is just taking over a piece of land here. I don't know if they're going to give it back to the federal states. Or maybe now that they've kind of broken the alliance, maybe they will go to war with each other. That would be nice. I will say, I'm going to make sure that these, at least actually make some sense. Like, this is supposed to be here. There you go. But they're still all in a faction. Iron Sand, Iron People. Is that a casus belli against us? Probably not. But they still worry me. I mean, okay, Tokugawa right now has at maximum 29 divisions. We could just steamroll. Just destroy the Tokugawa shogunates. So yeah, I think that's really what we're going to do. Not the military junta. We're going to go revenge for the Boshin War. We're going to get a casus belli against you. Does that declare war? Yes, it immediately declares war. We cannot align ourselves with Germany. I mean, I'd also give some fascist support. I mean, why would I? You think that would be in the right triumphant tree? Like, it should be down here. It makes no sense that it would be anywhere else. Break out the route. Western tactics. Is there anything in here we can align with Britain? Requires this bonus here, okay. Which actually adds democracy support. Only for 300 days. Again, I do want to see how the World War II mechanic works. I'm hoping that it actually does, because again, it is still theoretical. It might not work. And I'm not going to be upset if it doesn't work, because again, it seems... I mean, this is a thing I don't think I've ever seen in any other HOI4 mod. So if it doesn't work perfectly for them, I'm not going to be pissy about it. But I would love to see it work. Okay, we'll go for prayer defense next. They're still gaining... I mean, we're getting 0.15 per day. I mean, that's a completely reasonable amount. I'm going to send you units over to this army. And we're going to get a little bit more of a penalty. The Munich Agreement. Another batch of maps was made obsolete. Germany occupied and annexed most of Czechoslovakian territory. Following intense diplomatic maneuvers, Britain and French agreed to Germany's demands over this debt land, but the Germans overstepped their mandate and occupied the whole country. So somebody was telling me in the comments. Okay, people are saying that actually the Kaiser was still in charge of Germany. I'm gonna say that's not true anymore. You're also no longer fascist. You're actually just generic authoritarian. But that does not look like the Kaiser. Just a thought. That's definitely Hitler. But you're now fascist, so you kind of like switch roles here. Are you actually the leader of the faction? You are. So it's led out of Hyokoku, down the southern island over here. So I'm assuming they might all unify into one big country. Potentially. Again, I can't say for certain. Aircraft, yes, let's deploy all the fighters we have. Let's deploy all the close air support we have. We're gonna split them up. Combine and split them up. Have most of you here, and then we'll have a little bit ready to go for Blue Army as well. I mean, I don't actually. How many aircraft do the rest of you actually have? 70 to 130, 0, 0, and about 110. So by far, we have the largest air force by far. And our support weapons too. I want to follow you up. We could go 30. You know what? Give me a 36 fighter. And I mean, like the Shogun. Shogun's fricked. There's no way he's coming out of this in one piece. But here we are, war against the Shogun. We're not going to do you because this would be ridiculous at the moment. 1 civilian factory. You know, give me the research slot. It does give you a 5% debuff. Tokugawa has decided to embargo our nation. We can only buy research from them. Oh no, I can't trade with the people we're at war with. How very, very sad. But, I mean, we should have complete air superiority. Actually, we need more airports. That's actually what we're missing. Don't worry about this nonsense. Give me some airports up north so that we can actually utilize them for a war against you. Do we know any airports in your territory? I mean, apparently there's 100 fighters here. Kobe has an airport, but that is a French territory. It's not really what we're interested in right now. Can have you march your way, move your way up to this city. Oh yeah, we can also break ciphers immediately. Yeah, do that. So their ciphers are broken. They will get cleaned up pretty quickly, I would have to say. Or at least I'm hoping pretty quickly. Unless this turns into a 2-year slog in the middle of Japan. Which I don't think it will. But it's not impossible. I can drag your line up. I'm going to drag your line down as so. Actually, can I get an encirclement here? We can maybe get like a 3-unit encirclement. No, not quite, not quite. Looks like you are in this province, I believe. It's actually a little hard to tell. Also, Brown Army, please stop deploying over here, okay? You have a very specific task I want you to do. I mean, what's your capital right now? Because Tokyo, which is not called Tokyo, I understand that. But Tokyo is controlled right now by the provisional government of Japan. War propaganda, weekly war support. I mean, again, it wouldn't be bad, but it's not really what we're needing right now. 53,000 against... Okay, we have lost significantly more units. That much is true. Okay. We're going to set you back to regular battle plans for the moment. You guys have been wiped out. And what do you actually collapse at? Probably 20%? Yeah. They've got a couple of major cities in the heart of the country. Currently have 31 divisions total. We know that for certain. I have no other airport to actually put these planes in, right? Oh, wait, no, we found an airport. There's an airport right here. And there's actually an airport in this city as well. It's a little hard to tell kind of where everything actually is. Airport up in the north? I don't think so. Again, it's a little hard to actually tell. Also, Purple Army, you actually don't have an offensive line. You're just going to push your way up towards the Revolutionary Republic. And then you guys up in the north are still at war with each other. That's completely A-okay. I do see that we're not doing very well against you. Okay, bring you in. Keep moving 1 unit just further up north. Just capturing every city all the way up to the Holy Order. Okay, there's computing machine done. 1940 is too expensive for me, so I'm not going to research it. Go 39 rifles. Also, what do I have in storage? 330 light. I have 1.4 thousand tanks. I have one. Why is this being used for a garrison template? Wait a second. Where do I see occupied territory? You. Why is tank our default for this? Please switch it out to something significantly cheaper. Thank you. And if I can get like 5 tank divisions ready to go, I would be happy with that. Okay, I think Brown Army, it's time for you to pause your maneuvers, reorganize yourself in some manner. Okay, our planes now actually have some airports that they can deploy to. That is nice. I'm happy for that, so maybe we can get some air bonuses here. You guys have a little bit of supply issue, but again, it's nothing so bad. And the airport, which I just saw, is around here somewhere. Where here, I don't quite know. I think it's around here. At least I'm pretty confident that's the case. Break your line out 1 more. Infantry expert? No, but you know what? Go recovery rate. And I wanted to keep pushing our way up north. I mean, I know we're taking heavy casualties. We're actually right now tied in terms of casualty counts. Low supply. Okay, I mean, I'll admit that. I'll admit that supplies could be better. Do we have any trucks, actually? We have 900 trucks. Okay. Could I theoretically put trucks with all of these units? I could. Okay. So I'm happy to have more trucks. Let's go Showa Restoration with you. Or propaganda. No, I don't think we want to worry about any of this stuff. You know, let's research radar detection. Maybe we can get a radar station built at some point. I don't know. Get an encirclement with you. Let's trap this division in. And honestly, I kind of think I want the entire front line against the Shogunate to kind of cease for the moment. We actually... No, I was going to say we lost 2 units in Brown Army. We didn't. We actually transferred them over to Purple. They're still alive and kicking, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, we're going to send you into the city. Get another strand on this one division if we can. Okay, we've got a cipher against the military government in the south. Can I once again cipher you? 71 days for another cipher? Absolutely, I'll take it. You're also across the river. Unfortunately, we have kind of stalemated at a river, which is never a good sign. And also Japan. Don't know if you know this. It's got a lot of mountains in the country. Which is never, like, super great. I'd prefer if there was less mountains. Let me just put it that way. We have 97 fighters up here. I did not actually give any of our air forces actual instructions. Okay, now our air units are actually doing something. Very useful. Let me just put it this way. So now, theoretically, you guys should be taking some air debuffs. 6%? Okay, it's not a ton. But I mean, 6%'s not horrible either. And I want you to take major cities and keep on going up like the coast. I'm actually going to bring 6 divisions from our line against you northwards. Just in case. I would really like more... I mean, we actually need better infrastructure to support more units. And you know, let's actually repair railroads. Infrastructure is going to be incredibly important here. Okay, we have not taken over the capital yet. We're getting closer, though. Also, what are we missing? Not really anything. Really, what we're missing is the ability to field more divisions. But what I would like is for when we actually can deploy more units, that we can just deploy a stupid amount very quickly. Okay, Tokugawa, we got him down to 73%. A little encirclement here is going to go quite nicely for us. And currently, again, your maximum 39. Which I don't think is enough to cover the entire front line. And if we can just get a few more surrounds on your armies, then we should essentially just be able to walk into the country and take everything they have, theoretically. Yeah, capture some cities along the coast. Okay, we've gotten a northern area now basically completely under our jurisdiction. Push you guys up northwards as such. Can I get infantry expert? Yes, I can. Boom, done. Okay, let's go take the actual victory point. We're 10 victory points. Get rid of this as well. Because you don't really need to be... Why is there 11 divisions on this line? No. Delete this. Reorganize yourself in a way that makes sense. And then we're going to push you towards the provisional border. Okay, one of our generals has been wounded. That's fine. Push your cause where you can. And again, this stuff back here, it doesn't actually matter in terms of game mechanics. I mean, it looks a little bit worse, but it's actually just completely okay. Okay, we've got another airfield. We have an airfield right here. We do want to take that immediately. Get our air units somewhere they can actually deploy to. And again, how many planes do you guys have? 80 to 100. We currently are feeling 1.2k. Like, it's not even a contest right now about who has air superiority over Japan at the moment. Okay, here's the Holy Order. I'm not actually too worried about them. I don't know if they can really do anything against us. We could unify Central Japan now. We actually do control enough states. After years of chaos, Central Japan is under control of a single government. Hirohito has announced to the Diet and the people that while the reunification of Japan is not yet complete, for Central Japan, peace has returned. Are you sure about that? Regional Government Republic of Japan has told our delegates that while they're grateful for our generous conditions, they cannot in good conscience surrender, as it may be seen as a trust, to betray the trust placed on them by those who weren't loyal to them. So we are now at war with... Wait, the Holy Order of the Knights of Amasura submits. Holy Order of the Knights of Amasura has agreed to our terms. As of now, he and other key leaders of former administration are currently under house arrest. Oh, so you just get annexed immediately into our country, and now we're actually occupying your army here. 9 divisions. We are now at war with the Republic. But as long as they don't get military access through... Did they declare war on us or we declare war on them? Actually, I don't know. Okay, we've got the Provisional Government of Japan and the Tokugawa. Also, we're now 24% our penalty. The ply consumption is now very bad. Let me just put it that way. What actually leads to this? Current 700. Land doctrine, mobilization law, infrastructure. So, you know what? This might not actually be based on... Actually, since it's based on mobilization. Or is it conscription? Mobilization, conscription. Land doctrine, 45. Yeah, it's just a flat plus 90. So we actually have too many units. Maximum 593. We actually need to build infrastructure throughout the country. Presumably, at least. Again, we just need to get the average up. The average is 36%. I think we want to build it in, like, the worst places first. Again, you don't have military access, right? You have a non-aggression pact, but you don't have military access. They shouldn't be able to actually send any units in. How many units does the Republic of Japan have? Up to 55, which is a little bit more concerning, for sure. But for the most part, I think we're still doing completely okay. But I will say that, at least for the moment, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks to everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, remember thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. You want to subscribe, and goodbye.